that owns everything. It's pretty funny how that works out. It's pretty funny. Okay, you got to admit it's pretty funny. It's pretty funny. See, I got you there. It's pretty funny. Onward to the next topic. What was the next one? We were oh yeah, Minecraft. So we started a brand new world, and we have 4 different eye points. I think you cut out at one point, like for 2 minutes because of something. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Now I got it. Okay. So here's what happened. I think around the 2-hour to 3-hour moment, I think it was 2 hours and a half. Okay, so it was, by this point, I think it would be about around midnight. I think on the 3rd day or something like that. Yeah, it would be. Okay, so by the 2nd day, just about to go to the 3rd. Lucian's connection to Corey's internet, and Corey's internet is just the best. For an hour video, it takes you like 10 minutes. It's a really good internet. And so Lucian's part of the connection. So Lucian's laptop is connected. Loses connection for I think like 5 minutes for no reason. Corey's trying to fix it. I ended up, what was it? I ended up unplugging the charger and plugging it into a different spot. He gets internet. Corey is now confused of how that worked. And I'm like, I have no idea. I thought it would actually fix it, and I guess it did. I don't know. I don't even know why that worked. Honestly, I don't even know how that worked. So, yeah, that's a little bit of an insight of what happened. And why did it happen? I don't know. Mind you, I don't even care, so that's a big plus. No, you're not pinning it on me. No. Okay, since Lucian is trying to pin it on me, I'm going to tell you what he's trying to say. He's trying to say that it was because of my Alienware at Corey's house that his net cut out because my Alienware was hogging the internet from him. So, if you don't know, if you have a really low connection, it's usually because there's more computers or more devices connected to it, connected to your internet, and so you have a lower connection to the internet. Or a lot of things are processing through the internet. So Lucian's trying to pin it on me because my Alienware wastes more of the internet than everybody else. So here's what's really funny. Lucian pins it on me because I knew what was wrong. I didn't know it was wrong. I just thought because normally what ends up happening with this HP is that more likely it's the charger's fault. It's not really much of anything else. So I ended up unplugging his charger and plugging it back in. Well, Lucian's laptop is not an Alienware. He is almost there, right? At the $900 mark. Yep, so he's getting there. I got an Alienware at Corey's house because Corey bought me it for, I think it was my 13th birthday or something like that. I don't know what version it is. I know it's an Alienware because it has an alien symbol on it. Mind you, I don't really care about it still. But yeah. So what was next? What was next? Alright, so the 3rd day mark. Okay. I don't remember what I said was on the 3rd day mark, but I don't think it's anywhere. I don't think it happened on the 3rd day. Did it? Oh no, so whatever I said was on the third day didn't happen. Sorry. This was actually what happened on the third day. Whatever I said before, just ignore it. It didn't happen on the third day. This is what happened on the third day. So on the first game we ever played, on the third day, remember we didn't get it. We're still sleepy. We're still tired. We did it for 48 hours. We were clicking WASD and mouse clicking all day. For, well, I think it was, no, 1 over 2 was Xbox. And I think, yeah, I think that was the only thing on Xbox. So here's the next one, okay? Wait, what was the first game again? I did not make a list about what games we were playing. Corey didn't either. Corey was thinking of it on his own, and as soon as he's playing a game, I think at the halfway mark he knows what we're gonna play next. And it was really funny how he was thinking it too. What was the next one? Okay. The next one after Minecraft would be Terraria. In the middle of it all, Johnny's mom calls. And I'm just sitting there laughing my head off. It's pretty freaking funny. So mom calls in the middle, and you can hear his phone, or I think it was his iPhone or something like that. Yeah, you can hear his iPhone. Like you can hear the static from his iPhone. Like when you're talking to a phone, you know, if you're like recording it, you hear static. You'll hear it in some other people's videos though, and that's all you hear. You can hear their entire conversation. Pretty funny. Even though he's away from the microphone, these microphones are really freaking good. They can pick up any sound you want them to pick up. So it was pretty awesome. I got to hear their whole entire discussion. Everybody else in the chat apparently did too, and everybody was laughing at him because he still talked to his mom. Even though I think Gani moved out. Didn't Gani move out? No, he didn't? Oh. Well, he'd be very young if he actually did. So Gani didn't move out. I don't know. It would be pretty funny if he did, though. Yeah, it would be pretty funny if he did. So, as soon as he gets back, he's like, sorry guys, my mom called. And everybody just starts laughing in the chat. Me and Lucian start laughing. Corey's like, what's so funny? His mom called, even though he doesn't like his mom doesn't like him. And then Lucian starts to chuckle a little bit. Oh no, Corey starts to chuckle a little bit. Me and Lucian are laughing. So it's pretty funny. So here's how his mom and, well, Gani's mom and Gani work. Gani's more of a video gamer than, what does she want him as? Oh yeah. His mom wanted him to be whatever he wanted to be, but better. So what should a video game be better at? His gaming skills or his emotions? So here's the funny part that me and Ocean were laughing at the most. And this was the most hilarious part of it all. Me and Lucian were just so laughing at this point. Corey just didn't even get why we were laughing at him in the first place. But here's the funny part though. Gani does not like his mom at all. His mom wanted him to be better. Now, Gani's family isn't as rich as Corey's family, so, you know, they can't even hire a tutor for him. They're not that insanely rich. They can probably hire a tutor for about 2 weeks. Yeah, that's how much reserve money they got. And yet, Gani's got a brand new computer, a brand new Xbox, and a brand new PS3. His mom starts to question, where are you getting all this stuff? By Corey. Am I sure you're going to be able to pay him back? Who said anything about paying back? No, he's a friend of mine. He told me, yeah, I don't have to worry about anything. It's like, no, you gotta worry about it. Remember that? That was pretty freaking funny. I have to admit, That was a pretty funny story. So that's what happened in Terraria. I ended up screwing us over by killing the Wall of Doom or whatever at the 2-hour mark, and I killed it. If you don't know the Wall of Terror, Doom, or whatever it is, it's a pretty tough boss, and it starts screwing up your game, and then you get all these unicorns and sprites and chaos corrupted animals and all that, and they start really doing pretty freaking high damage. I think it was like 60 or something like that, 40 or 60. Everybody else only has like bronze or silver armor. I ended up having gold because I went out and did more mining than making a house. So here's my house in Terraria, okay? This is how I always make my house. A little pocket in a mountain. So it's like a little tunnel through a mountain, and then in the middle of it is like a house. You'll barely see it because there's no torches, there's no nothing in there. There's maybe a crafting table and a furnace. And the only light you see is the furnace. And a bed, that's it. That's all you see at my house. And that's the funny part. Because Corey questioned, he's like, is there random hobbit holes randomly spawning in the world? I'm like, no, that's probably my house. He's like, you didn't even make it look good. And I'm like, well, I'm not even going to be there all the time, so what's the point? He's like, well, good point, but still. It was pretty funny. And so I started killing everybody, technically. I'm sitting there laughing. Lucian's getting, like, killed constantly. All I see is Lucian got massacred, or got killed, or whatever. I don't remember what it is for the unicorns and all that. I don't remember what custom messages they have for that. But that's all you see in the text right now. That's all you see on the bottom left. That's all you read. And that was fun. Now here's the other funny part, though. I believe since Kanto was sitting out, he got logged out. When he logged back in, he had to log back out again. And it's pretty funny. So his dad called this time to tell him though that he's not going to be home for the entire day, and Connie says, I don't really mind, but okay. If you don't know, well, obviously you guys probably don't know because I don't talk about these random topics though, but I'm going to talk about them now because I don't know, they're just some things to talk about. Donnie's dad is a warden of a prison. And I don't know how he's done it for 26 years, but he's done it. If you don't know, he gets up in the morning at 6 o'clock in the morning. So he wakes up at 6 o'clock in the morning, works, and gets home at 5 o'clock in the freaking morning, sleeps, and then goes to work at 6. So he gets about roughly an hour of sleep. The prison where he lives is not that far, so, and he lives pretty close to Corey too, so it's not that much of a distance. So his dad gets an hour of sleep, and that's it, just an hour of sleep. And he's done that for 26 years, no retirement. I think it was no vacations. No, I think at his 15 year he had to take a vacation. His job wanted him to take his vacation days. They didn't want him to save it, so he used his vacation days. All paid by the government too. It was like since you did this for us, we want you to have that. So it was pretty fun. I think I tagged along too. It was a government said we can pay up to 4 people, but that's it, not 6. Even though Gonnie's dad had a van, so it could fit 6 people. Or 6 to 7. No, I think there was 5 of us, because I think I met you 3 or 4 years ago. Yeah, so Lucian didn't join us until 3 to 4 years ago, so you can technically consider him new. New to our little guild, faction, whatever. Whatever you want to call it, clan, whatever. I don't care. So, Lucian's new. So we think of him as the pawn. Am I gonna get smacked or something? No? Okay. It's good. It's good. No, I feel very honored I'm not gonna get smacked by you. Joking, I'm joking. Okay. So as you kind of might have noticed though, Donnie wanted me to tag along more than Corey, because Corey would have been snobbish and say, oh, I could have paid for all my stuff. So Donnie asked me to tag along, because me and Donnie do a lot of games together. Tactical Ops, I believe, was one. We did Monsters, I think, 3 or 4 times. There's only very little of them, so we usually just do that. Unreal Tournament, I believe, was one. 2003 and